Karibuni Swahili Coders tena kwa video hii ambayo tutakuwa tunaangalia how to build this kind of functionality ambayo unaona kwa website yako hapa kwa login. So ukiwa kwa login like on this website ya Cloudflare, utaiona huku kuna hii functionality kwa website kwa password yako. Here you can see you can toggle between, you can either choose to hide or to refill your password. So if I click here, I can refill my password and then I can type my password while I can be able to see while seeing what I'm typing in here. Ama naweza hide, then I just type my password if I remember. So hiyo ndo tutafaa tuiangalie. Tulikuwa tumeitengeneza website here but haikuwa na hiyo functionality and it was very difficult. We type your password, so you are trying to type your password but huwezi ku access. So kuiweka hiyo, turudi huku kwa nafaa kuwa refresh kidogo kupitia git. So nilikuwa nimeonyesha git kwa ile previous video, lakini kama uko umeshika hivi ndio utakuwa unafanya. So hii ni refresher juu the biggest part of your time you will be using git. Not only because this command line is what you'll be using most of the time while you're doing this programming or coding or all this. It's very important you understand how to use this. Now, just to refresher, tulikuwa tumesema the very first thing, when I download, go to Google and then just type git bash or git, and then you will see that download and then install. So once you install, you can come here to your search and then just type git and it will show you here. Yeah, so that's it. And then the second thing you will be doing once you open here, you will type pwd, which means pwd means print working directory, and then click enter. It will show you where you are. So you see I'm all the way inside from C user home desktop to Django lesson. So you can either choose to go back, and going back is to just click cd ... like that. Utaikuonyesha na ukiprint, ukiclick hivyo utaona umerudi one step back. From here you have gone back to desktop. Again, let's type change directory, which cd means change directory ... Then if I print pwd print working directory, you'll say I've gone back home. And you can still do this all the way to user. Yeah, you see cd ... then print working directory. You see I've gone all the way back to users. So going back to home, this is case sensitive. You have to type home and make sure it is home with capital letters, otherwise it will not work. So because it's case sensitive, so home with a capital H, and then if I print working directory again, I'll see I'm inside home. So we delete and we type clear like that, it will delete everything. Then print working directory, I see at home. I'm at home now. Okay, now the next thing ni unaweza type ls, itakuonyesha everything ambayo iko hapo. You see these are the directories, links ambazo ziko. Clear, I can also be able to see the hidden folders and directories ambazo ziko hapo ni ls, then space, then -la, like that. You will see all these hidden directories. Unaona ziko na a lot of meaning. So kuna zingine kama hizi hidden, ukiona hii dot iko hidden directories. Na kuna unaona hapa inamaanisha ya kwamba unaweza write, read, write, execute. And then kuna 3 groups, imewekwa into 3 groups. So hii ni the owner, and then hii ni the second group, people ambao wanaweza kuitumia this folder, and then the others. So as na iko na color, so this is like a link, kuna zile ni links na kuna zile ni directories like that. Let's clear this one. Now unaweza tumia pia ls space a. It's almost the same as ls like that. So let's clear this. Now the next thing ni kuiangalia mahali hupo iko hapo. Unaweza remove directory by typing rm like that, but we don't need to remove anything right now. So now tunaona tuko kwa home, na tukilist hivi nilikuwa nataka kuingia kwa desktop here. Now I can be able to go to desktop by typing cd and then desktop like that. Print, I will see I'm inside desktop, and then I can be able also to see all these folders. And then nikaonyesha pia you can be able to create directory yako mwenyewe ukiwa hapa, na utai create by typing mkdir like that, and then the name, maybe let me call it 3. Let's see, you will see 3 is here. All right, so you can go inside 3 by typing that, and then print pwd, print working directory. You can see I'm inside this one now. Go inside 3 like that. Now let's go back, because we want to go to our Django lesson. That's our focus of the day. So we'll go back to desktop. I can confirm by that. Then can also confirm by doing that pwd. So I will say cd change directory to Django lesson. Like we said earlier, this is very case sensitive, so which means you have to make sure that you type exactly the way it is. If it's capital letters, it should be capital letters. So check, I'm inside Django lesson, and we can see what we have. That is it. So now I want to open my VS Code or code editor. This is what I'll do. I'll type code and then dot like that. Then it will open for me my code editor. This is what we have. Now the very first thing you do is to activate your virtual environment. Make sure you activate your virtual environment. You can open your virtual environment. You can open your terminal by clicking Ctrl J or the icon up. Yes, so you can just click Ctrl J and then it will open for you, or clicking here on top here itakufungulia your terminal. And then you have to activate your virtual environment. And I named mine .venv like that. That's what I named mine. So, and then itakuwa script evo and then activate. Yes. If you're using Linux, would I change this part of script to bin? Watu wa Mac, sijui mtajiuliza, utaiangalia mwenyewe kwa Google. So yes, okay, confirm it's now is all activated. You will see it by this one, this like. You will see it's white here. So it was already activated. Sometimes not active while you open, but sometimes also it can be active while you start for the first time. Now we'll have to seed into my project. So, and you can confirm it by that. You can just type ls and then you can confirm. When you see money.py, you'll know that you are on the right directory or you are in the right place, which means this part of the project, my project inside this. And that's our main project. And you will see by also seeing this manage.py. This is what is running our project, by the way. So you see this star. Yeah, so clear your terminal. Nikisha clear my terminal, I will just type manage.py and then run server like that. Now our server is running at port 8000. So what we do next is just to click Control and then on your mouse, you click on the right and then it will open. Or just go back your website here and then type localhost 8000. Then it will open for you. So this is what we had. John. This is our new user that we created earlier. Now we want to make sure that tunaweza kuitoggle, then we can be able to see hide our password the way we want. Ukuwe na hiyo freedom. Yeah, so this is what we'll be working on. So yeah, let's go back to our VS Code huku na tutaenda kwa login. So hapa kwa login, unaona kuna user, this line of user, and then kuna hii label ya password. Hii label ya password na input. So here we'll have to create a div. We create a div and name it, and you can create it by .hi for instant shortcut key. And then make sure you cut this, just put it here. This is what we want. Add this one, put it there. So these two are inside this div called hi. And then here you come also and create a span. And then we'll give it, this is a class, and then this one will be an ID of, we'll name it toggle password. Toggle password, like that. So after there, kuna kitu utakuja tuiweka hapa. So go back to your website, and then I want you to type fontawesome.com. So this one, fontawesome.com. And then once you're in this website, I want you to register if you don't have an account. If you have an account and you finish, you can stop the video and then register, finish registering, and then come back here, and where you see your kit, add part, click on that link, and then kuna hizi links tatu ambazo utaonyeshwa huku, these three. So you will click on the first one ambayo inasema set icons. Yeah, the first one, set up icons project with the one line of code. So when you click on that one, it will open a link with the script here, this one. I want you to copy this one, then go back to your code layout on top here on the header section where you put the links. So unapata hapa kwa header, kwa head. So hapa kwa head, just below link ya style sheet, you will put that link there. Then the next one, tunafaa connect our JavaScript, because I see we haven't yet connected our JavaScript. We have not yet. So you will type events, you will type this script source, and then the next thing ni kuweka juu our script iko inside this static folder. We'll have to put our static, because this JavaScript is inside this. And then there's another layer or directory called JS. So the next one is JS, and then script.js. So before JS6, the new JavaScript, we used to put JavaScript down here below, just above the body tag, closing body tag. But nowadays, you're allowed to put it on top here, but you have to type the word defer, which is the same. So it will be the same as just putting it there on the bottom, but it will just read first your static, come and CSS, and then it will come later and read this, because you have deferred it. Yeah, so we finish up to there. So the next thing, go back to your login. So we need to put .hi icon here. So go back to your website here, website yako Found Awesome, and then click here on icons. Then we'll have to search hi, like that. Itatufungulia like so many of them. Just take the free one here. There are two types. We need to take this one. You can choose any, but you just have to stick with the one. So I will take this one with regular hi. Then I will copy. When you click on this, it will open. You can also be able to change it to different sizes. Yeah, I'll click on that one. Take this one or the first one. Click, then you bring it back. Iweka hapa inside the span. That will create. Utaiweka inside the span. So that will be the default one. Then go to your JavaScript now. Where is our JavaScript? It's here. So we'll have to create some constant. We'll call this toggle, and then document dot get element. We are getting that element using what? By our ID. So that's why we were naming it ID. So which one we are getting first is the one with the toggle password. So this is in one group, and then this is the next group. So this is a different group. It's another group, and then utakuwa una switch between the two. So utakuwa una switch between the two. So come back here and then put it there. And then the next one is const password to document get element by ID. And then this one now will be taking this password here. Make sure it's ID, it's named ID. Otherwise it will not work. So like that. Now we'll come and take this toggle dot on click. Mtu akiclick on click function, this one. So we'll have to use anonymous function. So itakuwa password, and then we'll have to have a if statement. If statement. And then hapa takuwa na if password dot type. Kutakuwa na two types, text ama your image. Equal to password. Then hapa itakuwa password type. Password type equal to text. Kuna text or toggle dot inner HTML equal to, takuja tuirudi huku na tuichukue ile ya slash, type hi the slash, this one. So utakuwa unaitoggle between the two. So tunaichukua hiyo, tunaiweka hivyo. So itakuwa na slash, itakuwa ina toggle between the two, or else password dot type equal to password. Na hiyo itakuwa the normal ambayo tulikuwa tumeshaichukua the first one, this one. So this is solid, we need a regular, should be all be regular. So kama unaitumia regular, ikuwe yote ni regular. So hiyo ndio ilikuwa tumeichukua. So rudi huku kwa your HTML, and then make sure type, tulikuwa tumeitype earlier splash, tukachukua splash. Now we are taking this one. Hiyo tutairudi na tuiweke. We don't need this, we need the regular one. Rudi kwa your script, and then ikuwe same as toggle dot get element by ID. No, inner HTML ikuwe the same. I don't know why my head is in inner HTML, and then tutaiweka hiyo. So the next thing ni kwamba tutakuja to style this one, because right now ukirudi huku utaona hii iko hapa. So tukuja to style kuja chukua hiyo hi yako, kuja weka hi, hiyo ni copy hapo, and then useme position relative, then go back, taka uichukue hii, uichukue here, and then utasema position itakuwa ni absolute position, and then the next thing top utaipatia top of about 50%, tuweke it on center. Tukuja tuifanye CSS, najua tujafanya CSS, but this is the beginner, so and then right tutasema 10 px, weke it on the right, and then transform tutakuwa translate y, and then minus 50%, and then mtu akiweka kasa yako hapo ikuwe pointer like that. So tukirudi huku na tu refresh, yes, so everything is good. So ndo is John, tulikuwa create John, tukasema akilogin inakupeleka huku ya John. Logout tuliangalia baada earlier, and login John. So na hii functionality imeletwa kwako na JavaScript. So JavaScript inafanya functionality ya kuichange between the two. So JavaScript ndio inakupatia hiyo. So ni rahisi sana, unaiona nimeweka into two groups ya password ya text na hii ya image. So ina alternate between the two, you interchange between the two. So ikiwa if naitumia hii itakuwa hivyo, otherwise itumie hii ingine. So that's how you put your hi here, and it's become very easy. And as I type to mama 1 2 3 4 5 na nipeleka hapo. So tukirudi next time tunaangalia hali tuliangalia logout. So the next one itakuwa ni kuangalia register new users.